Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. How are y'all? I hope y'all had a great day at school today. I hope the play that we did was fun for y'all. So, what we did was we did a play and we showed all the things that could happen during a cold front and a warm front. And remember, of we have two types of fronts, okay? So, and what a front is, or actually what happens in a fronts happen when air masses, what's an air mass again? Good job. An air mass is a big, huge bubble of air. And we have how many of them? 4. Good job. So, and a front happens when air masses meet and one pushes the other out of the way. Okay? And we have two kinds, right? We talked about it in class, remember? 2 of them. Anybody remember what they are? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, we have a cold front. And warm front. Oops. Okay. We have cold fronts and warm fronts. Anybody remember those symbols? Remember we talked about some symbols? Good job. Our cold front is kind of a line with triangles on it. These aren't the best triangles, and they're kind of filled in. They're typically black and on the paper anyway. But cold fronts always have the triangles. And you can remember that like a snowflake or something. And warm fronts have the little half circles. And I remember this because it's warm and these are like little suns. Like suns coming over the horizon. That's how I remember it. So, we have our warm front and our cold front, right? Okay? And these symbols, those symbols are always going to point in the direction of their movement. Both of these will always point in the direction that they're moving. So if they're pointing this way, they're going to go that way. If they're pointing this way, they're going to go that way. If they're pointing up, then they're going up. Okay? But they're always going to move in the direction that they're pointing. Okay? Does that make sense? Good. Okay. So our cold front. So what happens in our cold front? We have this cold air mass. Okay? So our cold air mass is moving toward a warm air mass, right? Okay? This is the direction our front is moving. Okay? So it's moving in the direction of the front is going to be the direction that the main air mass is moving. Okay? And then over here, we have this warm air. This warm air right here, oops, sorry, couldn't see it. This warm air mass goes over the cold air mass. So it goes up like this. Okay? So, here we have these big, cumulonimbus clouds. Remember those? Remember those cumulonimbus clouds? Got some gray in them. What do those mean? Good job, we got storms coming. And then our little warm front over here with these nice cumulus clouds. It's all nice weather and stuff. And then this cold front comes in and says, hee hee, I'm taking over, right? And the weather during a cold front is going to be like thunderstorms, heavy rain, lightning, I don't think I spelled that right. No, right there. Okay, lightning. Possible tornadoes even. Possible tornadoes. This is a really, really mean cold front here. I mean, a really mean front right here. This cold weather comes in and takes over. Okay? But then, the weather after is cool and clear and sunny. So it's actually really nice weather after it's finished, but I like cold weather, so that makes it really nice for me. Okay, so the cold front is going to be a cold air mass coming, and then hitting that warm air mass, and that warm air mass is like, oh, nope, I ain't staying here, and it goes right over that cold air mass. Okay? In the process, we're going to have thunderstorms, heavy rain, lots of lightning. But then when it's all over, it is so beautiful outside. We got clear skies, sunny weather. It's a little cold, but it's still really, really nice. Okay? So, warm front. Remember this right here? Direction of the symbols are the direction that it's moving. Okay? So in our warm front, again, our direction of the front. Okay? But what happens in a warm front? So we have this warm air mass. This warm air mass pushes the cold air out of the area. Okay? So it just kind of comes in and says, oh, I'm going to stay here for a while. And it just kind of pushes this cold air mass. Just kind of pushes it out of the way. So the warm air mass is actually a whole lot nicer, right? Okay. Now, our weather during is going to be steady rain. Steady rain and low stratus clouds. Remember those stratus clouds that just kind of hover? Right. So then the, oops, wrong color. So the weather after, the temperatures rise. And we have moist air. Okay? So, our fronts. Okay? This is going to happen when two air masses butt into each other, right? And a cold air mass is going to push all that warm air out of the way, make big, heavy thunderstorms. But the warm air mass is just going to be like, oh, I'm here, so let's move on right along, right? Okay? So, I hope that y'all enjoyed the play that came with this. If you have any questions, please leave it at the end of the video, and I will see you lovely people tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.